The following quick review is going to be on Twincast and Autobot Rewind from the Legacy Evolution line, so stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're just going to do a quick review on, it is the Legacy Evolution, Twincast, and Autobot Rewind. Now, Twincast is the Japanese version. It is when Blaster and Soundwave actually fought to the death. Kind of reminds me of the old Superman Doomsday battle where they both killed each other. And then the Decepticons took Soundwave and remolded him or rebuilt him as Soundblaster. And they changed Blaster into Twincast. Now, one note, this comes with the Rewind figure, and the original Blaster Legacy or the Studio Series Blaster comes with eject. So now we've got both of the robot cassette tapes, Rewind and eject. Now, first let's take a look at the instruction booklet. All right, Legacy Evolution, Twincast, and Rewind. Transformers. Gun in hand, cassette tape, no big deal. And then you got all these little things. And in cassette mode, Rewind goes into the compartment. And then this, it's got you clipping the gun like this, but I'll show you where you could put it in one of these 5mm ports as a kind of antenna. So, and that is a little Rewind in 8 steps. All right, first we'll take a look at Rewind. Now, he does come packed in cassette form. Normally I start as they are packed, but this guy's a little different, so we're just going to do him as robot mode. Let's take a quick look at him. Orange face, he's got the white or what is that, like bone color face, his arms, his legs. Then yes, he does have the see-through black and the gold on his chest, on his stomach, his crotch plate. You can see little hands molded in right there, little feet, you could see it right there, and the back of him. He's all ball joints, ball joint, head's in a ball joint, arms in a ball joint. And then we're going to look at Twincast. We'll first take a look at his gun. And it is the exact same gun as Blaster. Basically, it is the Blaster mold with a different color. And now here is Twincast. Kind of like a blue and that bone. I'm going to call this bone white for the rest of the review. So you've got the yellow face, silver head, the blue head sculpt. You got the blue as the main boombox body, yellow for the chest, see-through. And then if you hit any of these buttons, it opens up. And I like how they molded his finger. So what you can do is you can have, if you just do this the right way, you can actually have him, looks like he's opening up his cassette tape. You got the red on the thighs, the black. Whoops. And we'll turn these around. Actually, you know what? What are these supposed to be like? They're supposed to be the speakers. Yeah, I don't know why they even put this little step in, but so you got little speakers. You got the handles on the side of the legs. Turn him around, and he's basically all solid. You got little hollow bits right there. But basically, this covers up all the hollow spaces. And he's got all these 5mm ports. And you can have him carry any of the ports here. He's got 5mm port on his arms. He's got them here. He's got them here. He's got it here. So it goes back to the Power of the Primes, Titans Return figures where they have all the 5mm ports, so you can add weaponizers, armorizers, fossilizers, weapons, and all that good stuff on them. And that is Twincast. Now, we'll look at Rewind And the head is on a ball joint, so it's 360 degrees. The arms do 360 degrees. You got more than 90 degrees on the elbow due to transformation, and you can go out that far. Nothing at the waist. You got the front kick. You got the back kick. You got the full split. And more than a 90 degree, because that's how you fold these guys up. Now, I like how these guys completely transform differently than Frenzy and Rumble. All right. And then Blaster, we have the head sculpt. Does a whole 360 degrees. The arms, 360 degrees. It goes out that far. You've got upper forearm rotation, and then 90 degrees at the elbow. And you can kind of move his wrists fold out for transformation, or they fold in. So he's got some movement, same as the other arm, all that good stuff. Waist rotation right here. It's got a little butt flap, pretty neat. Let's see. So the legs, yeah, 360 degree waist. Legs, 90 degrees forward. If you lift up this flap, you got 90 degrees back almost. You got the full split. You got upper thigh rotation. You've got 90 degrees at the knee. And you've got, if you unhook this, you've got, oh no, you can do ankle rotation without unhooking it like that. For those superhero poses. And this is the same way, all that other good stuff. All right, now we're gonna put Blaster and Rewind there, or Twincast Rewind there. And we're gonna bring in Blaster and Eject. So, let's do these guys side by side. Whoops, see, I never knew when to do these silly things. So, and they're the exact mold. Same everything, same expressions, same hand, or same finger. See, the black is the same. I think these are the same. Yeah, the cassette covers are the same. The red, the black, and one's gray, and this is bone white. So they are a little different hues. He's got the black toes and the black speakers. He's got black toes with red speakers, so that's a little different. The handles, this has a black tip, that's got a red tip. And on the back, let's see, that's got little black coloring. It's not colored in here. These are colored in. Arms are the same. So everything else, I believe, is the same. Now, for Rewind and Eject, or I should say Rewind and Eject. Now, I'm glad, I mean, I would have liked the solid color, but since these are both transparent, I think they look good together. And this guy is see-through, and this guy isn't. So now you got the different color head sculpts. He's orange and gray. He's orange and white. They both have the blue eyes. They got the same exact detailing. It's just a completely different color. Again, he's the gray, and he's the bone white. Now, let's do some other comparisons. Let's see what we can compare this guy with. Now, the only comparisons I'm going to do are we're going to bring in Leader Class Studio Series 86 Swoop, just because he's a big guy. And what I want to do is, I only have a few of the figures around the apartment that I'm in. This guy's big. Well, you can see how big Swoop is. And then I've got Agent Knight of Knight Rider crossover. So, and he's about a big Voyager. And that's about it. All right, now let's transform both of these guys. Now, I think I'm just going to transform Blaster or Twincast and Rewind. So, first we're going to take Rewind. We're going to turn this head around and fold it down. It's pretty simple. The arms, what you want to do is You want to rotate them and just fold them up like that. So rotate once like that, and you just fold it up like that. So now that's the top of the thing. So you turn the leg sideways like that, and instead of folding it forward, you just fold it back, and then fold this in on itself, and then you fold it up and fold it in on itself, and there's rewind. Now, for Blaster, of course, he's a little more complicated. First we're going to do is come back here, and we're going to pull this open like that. Now, instructions tell you to turn his head around, but really, if you're just going to cover it up, fold the head in there, close it up, head's gone. All right, now the arms, what you're going to do is take the arm, rotate it 180 degrees. You want this facing out. So as you fold this up, you fold that down, and that is one arm. Again, you rotate it around. As you fold this up, you're folding this arm down. Completely different from Soundwave. Now you work on the leg. So I would take his waist and rotate it 180 degrees. And then come back here, and you want to fold this out. And then you got to fold this little piece up. All right. And then you want to rotate it sideways. You can take the foot, snap it in, take this piece, and just unpeg it. Leave it like that for now. The other side, again, you fold this out, fold this up, fold this out, rotate it like that. So that's what you're looking at. Now these would be the optimal time to rotate these because they like them to be this way in speaker mode. Flip up the foot. So now's the little tricky part. You see this tab right here. Under the arm is a little slot right there. So what you want to do is first you want to get this leg, you want to get that into the arm like that, okay? And then you'll fold this up. Now this hand is going to fit into this cavity. And you just fold this up like this. And that side's done. That was probably the easiest I ever did this. So again, you got this tab right here, and there's a little slot in there. So what you want to do is I like to line these up like so. Rotate this, and sometimes you might pull it straight, pull this forward, so sometimes it gets stuck there. And this came apart. So like this is the, there you go, that's there. And you want to push the hand in there. All right. Oh, and then you got to lift this out. So this has got to clear this. Okay, see, this is what's a little tricky. So let's do it all on tape. We're not going to cheat. And we're going to get this lined up. There, that's lined up. And then this gets folded over. See, this is the only tricky part. The other one went right in, and this one's giving me problems. Kind of knew that would happen. That always happens with these things when you go live. All right. So that's in. There you go. Fold this up. And then you rotate these, and these just peg into each other. And there is Twincast. Now, if you come back here, let's look on the gun. You have a hole and you have a square. Now this And you have a tab on the inside of the handle. So what they want you to do is a little tab here, and they want you to just put the gun there. So that's the storage, okay? Push this in, take your rewind. Let's see. Whoops. Slide them in the cassette tape. Let's see, put them in this way and close it. And that is what the instructions tell you to do. Now, what I like to do, you can take this out and you can put this here, or you can put it here, like there. Now, what does that look like? That looks like an antenna for the boombox. So I like that way better. But, you know, or you can put it on this side. It's an antenna, so I like it better. But we'll just do for the book's sakes. We'll stick it back here. And here is Twincast. So, of course, you got the opening spring-loaded. You got little speakers here. You can see the little dimpling there. You got these speakers. You got those on the side. You know, now he's got a lot of detail, more so than the cartoon had. But you get the red there. The back is pretty solid. That's why I don't like putting this here. There. Now we're going to bring in Blaster. All right, so we're going to bring in Blaster again. The backs, everything's the same gun placement. Let's see the difference. Red, black. He's got red, black. So this guy's red, this guy's black. Same, this button is black on here. This one's not colored in. These aren't colored in, and these are black. And you got the black here. These buttons aren't colored in neither. It makes you wonder why they chose some buttons and others not. So, yep, these two buttons are colored here. These two aren't. You look at the side. Again, the exact same thing. Other side, same thing. So it's just, you wonder, whoops, why, you know, they do some black and they don't do others. Now, there's not much comparisons. So here is a car with two boom boxes. Let's see, this is k.i.t.t. So you got k.i.t.t with boom boxes, and you've got a big dinosaur behind it. Whoa, whoops, sorry about that. I don't have all of my proper cameras and camera stands and lighting. If you don't know, haven't heard, I flooded out during Halloween, so I'm in an apartment. A lot of my stuff are boxed up in a garage somewhere, so I don't have everything. But that is the size of a bird and a cassette. So if we had Swoop flying and he wanted to pick up a boom box, I guess you can have him do this. Like that, and he could fly away. All right. So that is for these two guys, and of course I always transform these guys back for you. So we're going to pull these apart, and we're just going to face those sideways, and we're just going to fold them in for now. Okay, take this. You might have to take your thumbnail and push this out back here. And then just unfold this leg out. This time you can snap it in. And then again, you take this little piece, you fold it in. You fold that there. It's easier just to turn the foot sideways, extend this out. Oh, and always switch this out. All right, other leg. Okay, so what you want to do is put your thumb in here, and you want to just move this out. It'll also snap in here. and it snaps in here. So it snaps in there, and this snaps in. So pull this down sideways. All right, fold this in here. While this is done, flip this over. All right, fold this in, snap that in, come do the leg. It'll go out like that. Pull out the leg, turn this in. Then we got to do is take the waist, rotate it 180, and then we rotate the legs 182. So all this stuff is in the back, his skirt piece. Now he's facing forward. There we go. And then of course you take the arm, as you're folding this down, fold this up again, and that will soft click and rotate it 180. So as you're pulling this down, you're folding this up, rotate 180, and then come back here, open this up, pull out the head. Sometimes it's got these little grooves, so put your fingernail in the groove and pull the head out, clamp that up again, and then eject rewind. See what I did there? Okay, so the feet, so you just fold it down and you rotate it so the foot's facing forward. So pull this out, rotate it down, turn this sideways. The fists, what you want to do is just pull them down and then rotate them, because there's a little hand right there. Pull them down, rotate it, come back here with your nail, pull the head out, and now you have Twincast. Ooh. And rewind. And he can hold his gun in both hands, but then you got the thing. I guess you could. I guess that could work. Holding the eject button with his gun hand, but whoop, and there is Twincast. And last, we're going to bring back Blaster and Eject. So now we also got a core class steel jaw. So we've got rewind, eject, and steel jaw, but no ram horn. Now they did reissue a G1 ram horn, which is comes with bombshell. So you got a rhino beetle and a rhinoceros. But we still have not seen any new ram horn that'll fit this blaster. And it's a shame. And I haven't heard anything about them bringing one out. I don't understand. They missed a big opportunity with Blaster and his cassettes. I mean, they came out in the second season and didn't even have any cassettes until the third season, which made no sense. But Blaster's tapes were a big miss for Hasbro. But like I said, Japanese continue. We got Twincast and we got Blaster. And also, this is why the Titans Return Leader Class Blaster was a Headmaster or Titan Master, and his head was named Twincast. Now you know where they got the name Twincast from. All right, that is it. So like and subscribe to the channel. Check out all my other videos. I do Transformers. I do DC Marvel. I do new toy sightings. I've done movie reviews. I've done a whole bunch of stuff. So check out the channel, subscribe. If there's a link below to buy these guys from like Amazon or Entertainment Earth, feel free to do so. All right, that's it for Rodimusbill. See ya.